What up, database? Data7 here. Alright, so this is the story of probably one of the most memorable things I've heard on a bus CB radio. And I probably have told the story in one of my Let's Play videos as just something to talk about. But I really think it really just deserves its own video, you know? And I've been kind of hesitant due to that, but although I cannot say for sure if I've told it, but I'm pretty sure I have. But so anyhow, let's just get to this. Okay, so this will I believe I was in the 9th grade, and so I'm on the bus ride in the morning, and this bus driver who we had a substitute bus driver who was fairly young, and he didn't have the radio on either morning or afternoon for I don't know what reason, probably because I don't think he was afraid none of us would agree on it. Any music, so it was pretty quiet, but I could hear the bus CB radio, and if you've been on a bus or ridden a bus, you know you can hear other bus drivers' problems. Now this one is one I will not soon forget. And there was this one bus driver who was radioing the base. This kid in there is just giving him probably the worst time. He's one of those kids that doesn't want to go to school, you know, but he just doesn't want to flat out. He just doesn't want to flat out go, and he's taking it and he's pushing it to the extreme levels. And he's threatening to bust down the doors if I don't let him off. This is quote unquote what the bus driver said. And so then he stops radioing for about 2 minutes, and then we hear he just jumped out the emergency door. And then they tell the story and how it all went. And here's the rest of it. He was using a lot of foul language, and he was threatening the bus to bust down the doors if I didn't let him off. He said he wasn't going, and so he went to the back of the bus, pushed my attendant, and jumped out the emergency door and ran back to his house. And they're like, how far are you from his house, from his apartment complex? About 156 feet. So you can basically tell they didn't get very far. Can you give me a description of what the child was wearing? And all I can recall is carrying his shoes, I think it was. I later found out from another bus driver when I told the story that the police had to come pick him up, and he was in pretty big trouble. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell this story. Anyway, so like, subscribe, favorite, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next time.